So this is a video a little bit outside of my normal video content creation, but I have this exercise bike and I came up with a hack how to put your monitor on the wall so it saves space while you're not exercising, and just wanted to share it with the little MYX fitness exercise community out there. Enjoy. Okay, so I've already broken mine down, so I'm not going to put it back together to show you, but it makes obvious sense that the 4 screws that are here that are mounted onto the plate correspond to the back of the monitor. So you're going to want to unplug your monitor before you begin. Make sure you have someone to hold the monitor while you unscrew it. Start from the bottom screws, then unscrew the top ones last. That way, if it moves, it won't slide off if you remove the bottom ones last. So have someone there to hold it. Once you have that out of the way, the next step is to remove the pole. Okay, now with your monitor removed, we're going to take the cable out. So there's this little rubber holder, and you can just slide the cable down underneath, and then this just slides down. Now your cable's pretty loose, and you can just slide it back, and it will essentially come out from the other end. There should already be some slack from your cable, but you can either pull it through and it comes down here. Obviously you can reposition your handlebars so that you have a little bit more extra room to work, and that's it. Now your cable is fully free of the armature itself, and we're going to just remove the armature next. So now you have to go dig out the hex wrench that you got with your bike, but it's the one that has the Phillips head on one side, the hex on the other. If you don't have that, it's a 5mm hex tool that you're looking for, and then basically loosen this up while obviously holding the bottom so that you don't have it drop out. And then you can basically remove the armature and put this face plate, and I would store these back together obviously later if you're ever changing your mind or what have you. You know where all your parts are. So put these all back into the same place, and you put that in storage. Okay, now we're going to get into the most critical part, in my opinion, is the wall mount. Now, there's a link to this mount that's in the description, and a small percentage of the proceeds go to me. Thank you very much. But this is a wall mount. Obviously, mine's mounted into brick, which I highly recommend if you do have the option. Otherwise, make sure that you're mounting with proper anchors. Otherwise, there's just too much torque and tension on this to support, like a drywall wall that's not properly mounted. So find the anchor point where your stud is and make sure you're logging into that. You're drilling into that. The other thing is that the mount itself, the screws fit into the smallest part, and there's some minor tweaks that you can do to the monitor arm itself that'll make the experience that much better. I'll show you next. Now, one thing that I didn't mention is that the distance of this mount is 22 inches from the wall, and that for me puts the monitor perpendicular with my bike, and it's probably the best. So depending on your circumstance, you're going to want to, maybe look for a different mount. But this is, like I said, the best one I could find. That for the price, the value, it's incredibly well made. Yeah, with a small adjustment though, you can make it even better. So all of these joints are adjustable with the hex tool, and then you can sort of loosen them so that you find the right amount of tension and torque, because the monitor is heavy, so you want a certain amount of tension, but you don't want it too hard that it's like impossible to move. And one other little tweak that I did is the monitor attachment right here on the wall mount actually is designed to lean forward. What I did is I took out this hex bolt and I flipped that around. So now when my monitor leans, I can lean it this way, reducing any glare as I ride, and also just making it a little bit more comfortable, you know, to access. So yeah, I think that's it. I hope this, you know, is something that you guys can implement in your own workspace. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up, comment something nice, please, or you can buy one of my other products at mightywallet.shop. That also supports me, which I appreciate greatly. Love sharing cool ideas. If you have other ideas you want to share, put them in the comments. Be mighty.